Hello and welcome to our guide on WMS, the Weighbridge Management Software Solution, powered by Libra Measuring Instruments. To get started, follow our example and use your mouse to select the software icon. When starting the software, a login screen will appear. This is where a user's details are entered to log in. If you want to know more about users, select the icon to jump to our explanation on how and why they are important to set up. When opening the main screen, a set of menu options appear on the left side and a set of menu options on the top. These menu options function as standard Windows-based menus, and a left click on any of the menu options will navigate the operator to that window. The WMS software has the following structure: File, Weigh, or Invoice, Reports, Charts, Configuration, and lastly, Help. Note: the operator must have access to the specific menu for it to be either visible or accessible. See Operator Setup. The left menu can be minimized or maximized by clicking on the up-down arrow to the right of the menu option. Your company details will be visible in the top left corner of the main window, and the LMI support details in the bottom left. There are only three main options under File, which you can locate in the top left of your screen. First is Logout. This is used to switch between different users. This typically is used when a shift change occurs. Backup and Database Backup is used to generate a backup of the database. This should be done on a regular basis to avoid data loss. If this pop-up appears, it means there is no location allocated for your data to be backed up to. Thirdly, Exit closes the WMS software. Two pop-ups will appear to confirm you wish to exit. The Weigh mode can be located under Weigh at the top left. This section deals with weighing transactions and is the most used part of the program. When selecting Weigh mode, the Weigh mode screen is opened in full screen mode. The top left indicates the weigh reading currently on the weighbridge. To its right is an indicator of truck arriving or leaving, with a detailed chart of the weight distribution on the weighbridge on the top right. Below this, in the middle section, you have the fleet number input area and the amount of trucks on site below it. The last section indicates all incomplete transactions. These trucks still need to complete a second weighing. Have the truck drive onto the weighbridge and wait for the weight indicator to change from red to green, then select Next. If you have axle loading turned on, select the question mark on screen. If it is disabled, continue with the guide. After selecting Next, you will be shown the weighbill data to be completed. For this example, we will manually add a weight reading for data. For details on how to set up your weighbill, select the icon on screen, otherwise complete and fill in all required data, then select Next. Here you have a digital version of the weighbill you have just made. If it's the first weighing, the net mass will be blank or 0. Now you can select Print or Finish, which will then send you back to the main Weigh mode screen, where you can repeat the process. After the weight has been measured, select Next. In this Weigh mode, you would have axle loading turned on. The next screen shows the front of a truck with a drop-down menu. This menu can be edited in the Vehicle Axle Setup. Select this icon to jump to that section. Select the type of truck you are weighing and see the details come up. Now there are three methods of adding axle masses. Multi-deck weighbridge. In this case, the specific group axle masses will already be shown in the allocated boxes. A group axle scale. In this case, the operator presses the Add button next to the appropriate weight for the axle or group of axles that is currently being weighed. Once the first axle or axles is added, the vehicle moves forward and the next set is weighed and added until all axles are weighed. On a standard weighbridge. This method is used when the approach and exit of the weighbridge is level for the length of the truck. Here the truck moves onto the weighbridge with only its first axle. the rest of the vehicle is still on the approach. The operator press the first steering axle button, and the truck moves forward until the next set of axles is on the weighbridge together with the steering axle, and the operator selects second steering axle. The truck moves with the operator pressing the appropriate button until the whole truck is on the weighbridge and all the axle weights is in the WMS program. Also, weighing a vehicle in parts is not an accurate way of weighing, but does give a good indication of overloading. After selecting Next, you will be shown the weighbill data to be completed. For details on how to set up your weighbill, select the icon on screen. Otherwise, complete and fill in all required data, then select Next. Here you have a digital version of the weighbill you have just made. If it's the first weighing, the net mass will be blank or 0. Now you can select Print or Finish, which will then send you back to the main Weigh mode screen, where you can repeat the process. Weigh Admin is located under the Weigh or Invoice tab. Here you can see a report of all weighings. The upper window displays all information summarized from each weighing, while the bottom window shows more detail of a selected weighing. Let's select this one as an example. Looking at the bottom window, we are on the Main tab. No edits can be done on this tab. Meanwhile, on the Additional Information tab, changes can be made if incorrect information was saved, for example. Here we change the shipment type from daily to weekly. Remember to select Save before leaving the Active tab. There is an About section under the Help menu, which displays the version number of the software and the support telephone numbers.